Whoa. Okay, I just want to apologize that I haven't been able to upload because I just can't find time here. I can't find time alone. So I don't know, some weeks are harder than others, but Katie updates, so it's okay. I wanted to tell a story of what happened yesterday when I donated blood. I've donated before, but yesterday I passed out twice. I've only passed out once in my life, and that was for laughing too hard, and that was like in 6th grade. That's a weird story. I don't know, maybe I'll tell that another time. But like legit yesterday, like I still feel like whoa. So I'm gonna just tell that story. It's on this arm. I don't know, maybe I'll take this off and show you guys the evidence. Okay, you can see the dot. Yeah. Okay. Well, yesterday I came back from class and my roommate was like, oh, I was gonna donate blood today, and I was like, ooh, I haven't done that in a while, and I kind of wanted to do it again, you know, because like I don't know, I like doing it. And so I was like, I'll do it with you, you know. And so that's the thing. Since it was so spontaneous, I wasn't prepared. Like I didn't eat like at all. Like I literally had I had cereal and then I worked out, so I think I like burned that off. And then I had like a hot chocolate for lunch. Like so I had nothing in my system, you guys. So it was raining when we were walking there, and like they have this blood drive every like month or so, and it's literally like in a van. Like it sounds so sketchy, but like I've done it with them before. Like it was like they had like my name and system like all in their file, you know. So like I trusted them, you know, like I was fine. And so me and my roommate and our other roommate, she donated a few weeks ago, and she passed out too, which she also says she thinks she didn't eat enough. But she came with us just to like, you know, support us, but then she like left because like it was in the van and there's nowhere for her to sit and stuff. So we get there, and there were a few people there, and so we had to stand outside for a few minutes, and it was like raining. We're like, whatever, like, you know, I was like nervous, you know. And then finally like they're like, okay, we can take one, and then like they told me to go first, and so I go in, and I had just like you know, paperwork, and it was like, I think it was like 3 girls and a guy, and they were like nice, you know. I didn't get a weird vibe at all. Like very professional. I don't know. I liked it. I liked them. I wanted to be their friends, honestly. But yeah, I had to go into like this tiny little like, cubicle room. Like there's a door and everything for privacy, I guess. She was like so cool. She had like tattoos and like a nose piercing and a septum piercing. Like she was so cool, and like she made me feel good because she said I had the lowest heart rate, which is like, what? That was weird. And then like really low blood pressure, and I was like, okay. And then she like had to take her temperature, and then she did like that prick thing. A prick thing to like make sure you have enough iron, and she said I was like right in like the middle, right. It was like really good. And so I was like, okay, cool, I'm healthy. So then I come out, and they're like, okay, we're ready. And like I was like, oh my god. And so I had this guy. He looked like Hugh Jackman. Like legit, I was like, I love you. He had like tattoos, and like one was like a giant arrow, and I love that. And then he had like a nose piercing, he had a beard. Like I remember a guy was asking, he's like, what's that tattoo mean? And he said, it's my son's birthday. And I was like, okay, he's a father. And he also had like a tattoo of a ring, so I'm like, okay, that's like really cool. Anyway, so he was my dude, and like I was like, I'm okay with this. And so like he was like, what arm do you want? And I was like, you know better than me, like what veins and, you know, are better, you know. And so he whacked this one, which last time I had this one, and you can still see like the dot from it. It's like, that's so cool. Anyway, and so I was telling him, I was like, oh yeah, I'm just nervous about like the pain of the needle going in. Like that's it. That's like the only thing I don't like. Like I can like watch like Forensic Files or like ER stuff. Like it doesn't gross me out at all. And so he was like, okay, I'll make this as comfortable as possible. Well, he like, I guess, it hurts to move it. Anyway, I guess I like angled my wrist differently, and so when he put it in, it like went next to the vein, and so he had to like literally just twist my wrist, and then the needle went in, and so it was pretty much like, I don't know, it was like getting a needle like twice. And so he was like, that was probably really painful, I'm really sorry. Like he legit felt so bad, and like I was like, it really wasn't that bad. For like 1 second it was just like ow, and then that's it. And so he was like, I know, because you said that you didn't want it to hurt and you were just scared of the pain, but I made it like most painful for you because I missed. And I was like, no, it's like, that's my fault. Like he was so nice, you guys. Like I want to give him a tip. Anyway, and so like, you know, and then like, okay, so it's finally in, and I was like, wow, this is happening. And then like, the only thing I didn't like was that like the tube of the blood was like laying on my wrist, and like I didn't like how warm it was, but it was, and then you had to like squeeze a ball, and I just didn't like it. I felt really weak, and I was like, oh, this makes me like blood. So then, like, it's fine, it took me like 10-15 minutes to like, get it all done and stuff, and then my roommate was in front of me, and she was finally getting it drawn and stuff, a little bit after me. And so like he would just check on me, and he was like really great, and then like after it was even taking out, it did not hurt at all. Like last time I got it done, like it hurt so bad getting it taken out, but like he was just in and out. Like I was like, wow, you're good at this. Anyway, and so after that, like I sat up and I was like, I'm fine. Like literally for like a good minute I was like, I'm fine. And then he was like, what juice do you want? And I was like, orange juice. And like he had to open it for me, and then he opened some chips for me, and then I'm sitting there drinking, and then all of a sudden, like, it's like everything is like flashing white, and my hearing like is amplified, and I'm just going and then I don't know, Natalie, my roommate, was sitting there, and then she said that I was just swaying and I was just white, and then I just fell. I was like, that's so cool. And so and then I just remember, I barely remember like a girl saying, Emily, Emily, and then like they had to like sit me up and then lay me back on the pillow and then put like an ice pack on my chest. And then I was like hyperventilating. It was scary. Like I was like, oh, I hate that feeling so much. Like it was just I don't know, I didn't like it. Like it's better than feeling like nauseous. Like I didn't feel nauseous, thank God. Then after a few minutes, like I drank my juice, and then I sat up again. I was like, okay, I think I'm okay. And I'm like, I'm gonna try standing up. So I stood up, and then I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And then like I was like looking around, and then I was like, no, and like it was happening again. Like all of a sudden, like everything's going white. I'm looking, my roommate was done, so she just sat next to me to like comfort me and stuff. And then like all the doctors' backs were to me, and so Natalie was the only one that saw that I was going white again, and I was like doing this, but I was standing, and it's in a van, so like I could have fell and like hit my head, like that could have been so bad. But she just kind of went and then they turned and they're like, oh, and they like had to literally like, catch me and then like lift my legs on the bed. It's so embarrassing. Like I was probably the highlight of their day, you guys. But like I felt so bad. They had to like turn on the fans for me. They had to open the windows, and then they're like, do you want Gatorade? Because there's electrolytes in it. I was like, sure. And then they had to give me another bag of chips because like, and then they're like, oh, you should like flex your legs. You know, that'll help the blood. I was like, yeah, you told me. Anyway, but literally, yeah, so I laid down, I was like, oh my god, I was like, Natalie, you're gonna have to like take me on a stretcher back to the dorm because what if I'm like not better? And I felt so bad because like people were like sitting like on the chairs like waiting for me because like they needed my bed to like donate their blood, and I just felt so bad. I was like, oh my god, like I kept saying, I'm sorry, like I'm so sorry. They're like, no, you're not leaving until you feel better. Like they were like making me feel like better about it, but like still it was embarrassing. And so like I don't know, I just felt like really blah. But I feel like after like the Gatorade and then the second bag of chips, god, I felt better. And so I just like every time I like sat up, they would like my doctor dude was just like looking at me like, he's like, are you okay? And I was like, I love you. So yeah, that was an interesting day. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that story. I'm like, I donated blood, and then I was like, hey guys, I really want ice cream. So we went to Menchie's because there's this like, if you buy Menchie's, 20% goes to American Cancer Association yesterday, and I was like, wow, we are great people. So yeah, just wanted to share that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. See you later.